What's up, guys? It's right here. Welcome back to another video. What I want to talk about today is Exo Survival and Advanced Warfare. Now, I was one of the percentage that actually looked at the co-op trailer that they released and basically said, oh, this is going to be the same thing as Modern Warfare 3 Survival. After playing it, I can successfully say it is definitely not the same as Modern Warfare 3 Survival due to the degree you have enemies which have exo suits, so you really can't camp on buildings. They'll jump up there and get you. You have these challenges you have to complete. If you don't complete the challenges, you'll get punishments, such as one of the punishments maybe you'll get system hacked that lasts a long time as well, or you'll get smoked, like they'll throw smoke at you on the map, or you'll come across sentry guns with lasers, they're very easy to take out, but if they hit you, they do massive damage. Another thing that I like is the variety a little bit of enemies, to a degree, in Modern Warfare 3 Survival, you just had the 3 enemies. To a degree. You had, 4 technically. You had the normal humans, you had the juggernauts, you had the helicopters, and then you had the dogs. Right? Boom. And those are their variety. And you also had the suicide dogs, suicide guys, and stuff. But with this, there's where they have exosuits. So they can jump up, get you on the building. Some rounds they'll have cloak as well. And then also, the drones, there's these little assault drones, and sometimes they'll have lasers, sometimes they'll have machine guns. There's just a bunch of stuff that I really like about the enemy variety. I like the fact that they have that the human enemies have their own exos, so that way they can dash and dodge your bullets. It makes it way more difficult as opposed to them just running at you normal. You know what I'm saying? They can outmaneuver you sometimes. But let me explain how this works as far as the tier-wise goes. Now, Tier 4 is Riot, which is where you come across zombies. And in order to get to that, you have to beat Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. Now, how do you beat Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3? Well, the way it works is you'll see which maps are Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 because it has them listed right below the tier. But how it works is that for Tier 1, you gotta beat 50 rounds on either across those maps on Tier 1 or just on one single map on Tier 1. Okay? Meaning that you could play I believe Biolab is one of the first ones. You can play Biolab and then just do the 50 rounds on that map. Solo. Just on that single map, and then unlock Tier 2. Or you have the option where you could, do Biolab. You could do 25 rounds, and then another map in Tier 1, you could do 25 rounds, which equals up past, you can do it multiple ways, you see what I'm saying? You could do 25 rounds on Biolab, 25 rounds on another map in Tier 1, 25 rounds on another map in Tier 1, and that'll unlock Tier 2 for you. Or you could just do it in one simple game on Tier 1, in one simple map. And how it works is you start out at round 1, you go to 25. Once you beat 25, a notification will come up across the screen. Sorry, that was my dog. A notification will come up across the screen saying, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Now it's going to start over again. They're going to be more difficult. And the way this works is when you hit 1 and when you go through 1 to 25 and you beat 25, okay, it flips. And next to your number, next to your round, there'll be a little number how many times it's flipped. It'll be 1 if you go 1 to 25, it'll flip 1 time. If you do 1 to 25 again and you've already flipped once, it'll do twice. And every time it flips, your enemies get more difficult than they were before, which makes it very challenging when you get up to the 5th and 6th flip and stuff around there. It makes it very difficult. I also like the fact that you can upgrade your weapon, the weapon proficiency, your armor of your character, just a bunch of stuff with the whole exo armory and the normal weapons armory. In the exo armory, you can upgrade your score streaks, what they do, all this other stuff as well. You can just do a bunch of stuff that I really like. You know what I'm saying? You also get support drops, which give you perks or score streaks as well. You also have the weapons armory, which you can purchase, weapons and then attachments. And depending on what exo suit you picked in the beginning of the game, you can only get those weapons until you get, I believe, a perk called All Weapons Free or something like that, or Weapons Free. Then you can buy anything you want. But I like the fact that they kind of contradicted what Modern Warfare 3 Survival had, where it was you could just hunker down the building and that'd be that. Whereas in this game, you actually have to get out and do the challenges, and if you don't, you'll get punishments, which will actually wind up killing you to a degree. So, overall, what do I think of Exo Survival on Advanced Warfare? It's really fun. It's definitely better than Modern Warfare 3 Survival, and that is really good because I love Modern Warfare 3 Survival. And, you know, I love the variety of the enemies. I like what you can do in the Exo Armory, like how you can upgrade your weapon proficiency and different stuff like that. I like how in the Weapons Armory you can get a bunch of stuff as well. And I like that there's support drops to basically come down and you can get perks that way. Or you can also get a score streak. And you never know if you're going to get a perk or a score streak, which is very nice. And then you get these upgrade points, which you get at the end of every round, and a whole bunch of stuff like that, you know. So, let me know what you guys think of Exo Survival in the comment section below, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace.